Oh boy, there's my dream. There's my dream coming alive.
I was just going to say, but we won't go there.
Now so you guys are doing a comedy show and going around the country doing this Roadkill comedy series, but there's also a film attached to this.
It's a Go ahead.
We're filming it as a docu-series, and it's being pitched right now to different networks, to like MTV and Comedy Central and stuff. And so, yeah, that's it.
So it's a lot of
which reminds me to start filming right now.
We're doing
so
it
that
ourselves.
we could be on your docu-series while you are on our three-way Skype.
Yes, exactly. It's
Teamwork.
Teamwork.
And so, since you guys are filming a reality docu-series, is reality TV really real?
So far.
Well, I guess we're preferring to call it a docu-series over reality television because
reality's so scripted.
Reality is scripted, that's I guess the technical divide is where a docu-series is an actual documentary.
The Housewives is a lie, is what we're saying.
No, don't say it ain't so. The Housewives is a lie? Oh, my goodness.
It's all a sham.
I'm so sorry.
Luckily, none of us are housewives, so just you're alone being real.
So how does the show work? Do the three of you work together, or is it a one up at each time?
We go one at a time.
Yeah, it's one at a time.
It's like a normal stand-up show. Like
Gotcha.
we bring each other up since there's no host. So
Right.
we kind of just go. It's like 1, 2, 3, and like a normal 90-minute stand-up comedy show.
Who's your audience, really, guys? Girls, rather. Who do you think you talk to? Not that hard a question, right?
I mean,
girls like me, you know.
Our audience is kind of all over.
Yeah.
It's really across the board. I think we target like
18 to 34.
34, but then like we also.
Yeah, we got a little bit of a Skype problem going on here. 8:44 here.
On our last tour, there was a lot of Tinder matches, and a lot of
interesting.
that we got that were into. They were our biggest fans. They bought T-shirts. They stayed. They had us sign them. They were.
How raunchy do you ladies get?
I don't at all.
I think it depends on the show. Sometimes Dana and I might get a little bit dirtier, depending on the
Sometimes
crowd.
I'm a little dirty, but not too much.
Although a late night show on Saturday, who knows?
So when you go risque and your parents are in the audience, or boyfriends, or family members, is that weird?
That'll never happen for any of us.
Yeah, they don't show
Luckily,
up.
they don't show up.
They don't show up because they don't want to be in that awkward position?
No, they're just not good people.
My mom does come see me, and she tells me, she's like, you better not embarrass me with the dirty jokes. And I go, Mom, nobody knows who you are in the crowd. You realize?
She's gonna turn and laugh at you.
She
and
walks like if she ever comes to my show, she'll walk in the room and be like, everybody knows I'm here. I go, nobody even knows I'm here. Like, how are they gonna know?
She's like paparazzi hiding, like, oh God.
It's so silly, yeah.
How is the state of stand-up comedy? Where is it in the world? Because we're in this sort of post, Seinfeld comedic world. Where are we now with this?
I think that there was kind of a lull for a little bit with stand-up comedy, but I think live comedy is making a comeback. I also think because I feel like artistically it's one of the few places where you can speak freely. So I think that's a huge thing for audience members, being able to tune into people speaking their minds without having to, take into account any type of censorship or anything.
Yeah, well, it also, I think with Netflix being so popular and all these stand-up comedians putting their hours on Netflix,
right?
I think it's going to gain more momentum in a better direction.
Yeah, I think stand-up is probably the biggest it's ever been right now, I feel like.
It's hot.
I mean, there's just so many outlets for it, and there's so many, like Dana was saying, with Netflix, and there's so many different ways to watch stuff now.
To reach new audience and new fans.
Yeah, so it's kind of like people can pick and choose who they want to watch.
Right. And then
and
now being women in stand-up comedy, which is traditionally male-dominated, and which is why I asked the sort of, are you guys dirty? Because I feel like women comics, in a sense, feel like they have to be dirty to compete with the men. Is that an accurate statement?
I mean, I personally don't feel pressure to do anything
to do dirty. I think there is, because there have been female comedians who've gotten success
Right.
off of sort of being shocking. I think maybe when a lot of women start out, they think like, oh, this is
Yeah.
what people want. But then you kind of figure out, oh, wait, what's my voice?
Right.
Like, I'm dirty on stage, but that's because I'm a dirty, awful human, like off stage, not because I feel like I have to be shocking.
All right, fair enough. All right, so you guys are going to be in town Saturday night, the Art Bar, 2732 Cherokee Street. Is this your first time in St. Louis?
Second time.
Second time we were there last time during the riots.
Oh, great. And how was that?
So,
Yeah.
so,
It was a riot.
so basically, right, you guys caused the riots here in St. Louis. Great, that's really nice. So you didn't visit Ferguson the last time you were here. Did you go and see the Arch?
We did.
She took her photo.
I take a picture everywhere we go in front of popular landmarks with my pants off because I'm a child. So we went to the Arch and I took a photo. It's up on my Instagram.
Hashtag pantsless across America.
Yes. So we went with my pants off in front of the Arch.
Okay, so websites. Well, first of all, so the Saturday night you guys are here. When is the docudrama series going to be finished? When are you guys going to be finished? When can we start to look for it?
Unfortunately, that's kind of up in the air right now.
Yeah,
but
it's just being shopped around right now. So we're working with producers, and they're going into meetings with
Right.
the networks and.
Gotcha.
But we have our Facebook page and all of our individual social media, and as soon as we have like date information, obviously we'll be blasting that out and letting everyone know.
Roadkill comedy series this weekend here in St. Louis at the Art Bar. All right, each one of you ladies. Jessica, we'll start with you. Who was your influence? Who was the one that you said, oh my goodness, that's brilliant, I have to be a stand-up comic?
It sounds weird because my comedy's probably nothing like him, but George Carlin.
George Carlin.
I was like, oh, he's telling the truth. I should try that.
Yeah.
Great choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dana Moon, who was your inspiration?
Oh, it's cutting out.
Dana Moon, are you there?
Dana? Oh.
Dana, no cursing. Who was your inspiration? Nobody. Okay, good. Lisa, are you there? We're
We're
cutting
having
out.
Skype problems.
See, come on, ladies.
Oh, it's frozen.
Now we're done. All right, Michelle Singleton, Dana Moon, and Lisa Curry going to be at the Art Bar Saturday night. Roadkill comedy series here in St. Louis starts at 9 o'clock. Doors open at 8:30, and they're filming a docu-series produced by Mad Cow Productions. They sound like really fun.
It sounds great. I'd love to.
And they're not raunchy, which is even better.
Right.
Yeah,
they're
so good.
Chicks having a good time.
All right, 850, Big 550 KTRS. You're listening to